Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Options Professor podcast. This is Damien, and I am back after a 2-week vacation traveling, and I'm ready to go this week. So I just pulled up my chart here to look at the NASDAQ futures, and it looks like it's kind of just floating up a little bit. But the S&P futures are down a little bit. So kind of a little bit of a mixed bag. Not sure what's going to happen this week. Obviously, we have a lot of news that might be coming out in this coming week with regards to U.S. politics. And that has me a little bit worried, but I still did my scans and, let's take a look at where we're at. I do have 4 stocks that I came up with that look bullish. Hopefully there's no big news that shifts these in against the pattern that I'm seeing. And then I got 2 that are bearish as well. So we'll go through 6 stocks this evening. All right, so the first stock I've got on my list is Zoom, ZM. And Zoom has just been, if you can see here, been trading right across sideways the past couple of weeks. I had already sold the 440 level on Zoom last week. So we closed off Friday at just around 490. And I've already got a position in this where I have sold puts at the 440 level. So I just want this to stay above 440 before Friday. But I still think 480, this 480 right at the 50 moving average is a good level of support. Obviously, I was playing the 200 moving average, which is a lot further down. So I took less credit to be a little bit safer. But I still think 480 is a good support level with range potentially up to 505. So I do like it running up to 505. So even though I sold the 440 level for a put spread, I also last week bought a debit spread, just a very small position for it to run to 505. So I think I bought the 490 call and sold the 505 call. So that nice debit spread. I'm hoping that this runs to 505 and above. If it does, I'll net 100% on this trade this week. My break even is around 497, I believe. So like I said, a small position in here, already in it. It still looks good to me, and I think it could run to 505 with a support at 480. Second stock on my bullish list is Tesla. Now, Tesla has earnings on 10/21. I believe that this is going to run up into earnings. I don't expect any big news between now and earnings that would drop this. But obviously you can see here, so Friday we closed off at 433. We've got the 50 moving average at 428 and the 200 moving average at 418. And so 418 is a great level of support with range up to 450. Okay, so I'll be watching this 420 level, potentially get put credit spread in this, or even potentially a debit spread where I think this is going to run up into earnings next week. Third stock is PANW. PANW. Palo Alto Networks. And closed off Friday at 252. Again, I like this to hold the 249, 248 level right at this moving average. So 248, if I can get some a good credit at 248 to sell some puts, with range going up to 256. So 256 on the top side. And if you could just trade within this range over the next week, I'll be looking to sell some premium on this stock. And the last one is ADSK, Autodesk. Autodesk, again, you can see over the past week, it's just been floating up a little bit. It's crossed over the 50 and the 200 moving average. And it closed off Friday at 237.59. I think with the 250 moving average down here at the 232 level, this makes for a good level of support. Obviously, I like to, if I can get a little more room down to the 230 level, I will, but I'll be watching this to see if I can sell some puts for credit. And again, it's got some range up to the 239 level. Okay, so we got range from 232 to 239. All right, the two bearish stocks, YNDX. No idea what this stock does, but I'm just looking at the patterns here. Closed below, crossed below the 50 and a 200 moving average, was even resistance here early last week. Closed Friday at 60.93, so just under 61. I think resistance is right here at the 62 level and range down to maybe 59. So really tight range here. I'd like to sell some calls here. And I'll keep an eye on this, see if I can get in this for a 1 week credit spread. And then lastly, BAX. Baxter. Again, I'm looking at this to stay below the 200 moving average. Closed Friday at 78.47. I'd like to see it hold below 80 and really below 81.50. Okay, I do not have a range for this, where this can go down to, but I do have that upper resistance right now. All right, so I am back trading this week. We'll see. I'm raring to go. Obviously, having 2 weeks off. I was sort of trading, but not heavily trading as much as I normally do. This week, again, with the U.S. politics and the news ramping up, I'm going to be a little bit cautious going into the elections over the next 3 weeks. But there's still some pretty good trades to be had. So have a really good trading week, and I will be back Friday to recap my trades. Good luck.